Hey, what's up guys? My name is Trell and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my everyday kind of get ready for work routine. This is kind of my staple look and like appearance that I like to put together for myself when I'm meeting a client or I'm going to work. I kind of keep it simple with everything. I don't really do too much, but it's really just a clean, evened out, brightened type of look that's perfect for Los Angeles. So if you've been looking for some kind of routine that can give you some insight on how I do it, keep on watching. So lately when I've been going to meet a client, I usually like to keep it really simple. I really just want to look really clean and really put together. So with that, I'm going to be color correcting and clearing up some of the dark marks and discoloration that I have on my face. So to do that, I'm going to take the Ordinary high coverage foundation. I'm just going to take a drop of that on my fingers. With this routine, I really kind of scaled it back. So I really only use like a drop because I'm not trying to cut like really, you know, hide things. I'm just really trying to color correct. Anywhere that you see like a really stark shift in color is where you want to apply this. The next thing that I'm going to do is spot conceal any discoloration underneath my eyes, as well as like any dark marks and stuff that I may have on my face. Like you guys can kind of see right here in this area that I'm having a breakout. So I'm just gonna take a little concealer in the color Amande from NARS, which is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. And I'm gonna just lightly go over any of those problem areas. So I'm really just focusing on putting the product where I think it needs to go, as opposed to putting it everywhere on my eye. So like anywhere I have like these lines where it's like, it looks like I'm tired, I'm kind of just filling it in with this color and brightening that darker area. It almost just fills it in, if that makes sense. And then I'm just blending it out into the rest of my face. This takes a lot longer than the normal technique of just, but I feel the effect is a little bit more controlled and natural and realistic, so it's what I want. I feel like this is the updated version of what I used to do. So I did half of my face on this side, and then the other half I haven't done, so you guys can see the before and after, before, after. So it's a little bit cleaned up with the concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and do this side over here. So now that we have the concealer done, I'm gonna go ahead and use a darker foundation color. This is the Ordinary. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that on this angled brush right here, and I'm literally taking like a dot. And I'm gonna use this to just, right there, done. Right there, done. So you can see a little bit of color, and I'm just gonna dot that around the perimeter of my face, just to give it a little bit more dimension. So now I'm gonna set underneath my eye with this Mercier powder, but I'm gonna use the same brush that I used to conceal with, but I'm just gonna use that to dust lightly underneath my eye. And I just brush that through. And I find this really helps to just really even out the skin tone again. If you notice, that's really all I'm doing with this product. Like, it may look like a lot of steps and it may seem like a lot of time, but I'm really using like barely any product, you guys. Like I'm using like little dabs here and there. It's always so funny because I've been watching so many YouTube videos and watching so many tutorials of people doing makeup and stuff, and they're like like powdering it on, and I feel like everyone else did that because that's what they saw also. So like, it's kind of just one of those things where everyone copies each other. But I just find like being more intentional about what you're doing has a way better effect. Like, I can't tell you how many times I go out and people tell me like, and then I mention that I may have makeup on and they say like, what? Like, I didn't even know, like, and I'm like, it's that strategic placement. And a very light artist hand. I'm painting. That's really what I, like that shift, once I made that shift that I'm painting and that I'm really just color correcting and brightening up certain areas, like basically Photoshop with makeup, that's essentially like why I got into it. Cause I was like, oh wait, I used to Photoshop, like I know exactly what that is. So I'm essentially like dodging and burning is what I'm doing. So now that I finished setting my face, this is pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it off with some Witch Hazel Rose Petal Facial Mist. I'm gonna take that on the edge of my face. And I'm really just placing that where I would naturally have some glow. And I found this moisturizing trick just really helps to rehydrate the face and take away that like really like powdery finish. And all right, that's the finished product. Kill me.